What's going on, guys? Matt Wacek here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to get into some guidelines that I have for every single affiliate site that I build out when doing SEO for lead generation, pay-per-call, however you'd like to word it. And these are things that you need to implement with your site building strategy, and also cover what you need to be doing if your site is not indexing, because there are some things that you need to take and some steps and protocol that you can do to make sure that your site's indexed in a timely manner, and that way you can start building links and start getting them ranked. And by the way, if you're brand new to my channel, my primary business is my digital marketing agency. However, I really like the affiliate SEO model when it comes to lead gen and pay-per-call campaigns, because it is essentially the same principle as building out websites for clients, doing SEO for client websites, as well as running paid traffic for clients when it comes to retargeting and that sort of thing. So anyways, let's get into the guidelines of what you need to be doing with these sites before you spend a whole bunch of time building them out and all that stuff. So when it comes to building out your website, you really need to have this thought in mind, and that is minimum viable product, MVP. This is really popular within the software world, where basically they'll roll out their product and update it as they go, as it's needed, how the market responds, that type of thing. The same principle aligns when it comes to your affiliate lead gen sites. You just want to have a free WordPress theme, your basic content that you need, 300 to 500 words, images with alt tags, relevant video embedded on the page, and keywords and titles and description, all that stuff optimized onto your pages. And then once it gets indexed, that's when the things start to change a little bit. But basically, to check the index of your site, what you're going to want to do is go to site and then yourdomain.com, and then it will list the pages that Google's bots have crawled and have indexed into the search engines. Because the really important thing is that your website is found first before it looks good, because if you can't get the site to index and show up in Google, what is the point in spending 5 hours working on the site trying to make it look absolutely perfect with some type of theme builder or premium theme? Then once your pages are beginning to index, you can then start putting your either paid theme, or if you're using a builder like Thrive Architect, which is what I like to use because it's really simple and it's basically like ClickFunnels, but it's still WordPress. And you can make the pages look like an official offline company's website, which is really what our goal is. Now, every once in a while, you're going to have some sites that will just be really slow to get indexed, and then you can't build any links to them and you can't get them ranked, and it just makes the process take way longer than it needs to, and we don't want that to happen. We want to be making money as soon as possible. However, that's not to say that SEO is not a marathon, because it absolutely is, because once you have the links built and the page is ranking, it just takes a little bit of maintenance, and then you have that working for essentially ever. So first, you're going to want to avoid duplicate content. Yes, it is very easy to rank with duplicate content in the really low index search results when it comes to just small towns in rural areas or whatever. But what you're going to want to do, and you'll thank yourself later, is just do the work of creating the content for your landing pages. And if you don't want to do the writing, just buy it from iWriter for like $4 an article, or you can go to Legit, or you can go to Fiverr, or wherever. Because if Google changes something in the future and all of a sudden they really crack down on duplicate content, you would lose your rankings or your entire site, and that would really suck, because then an income stream disappears from your portfolio. So what you're going to want to do if your site is not indexing is add the site to the Search Console. And so how you submit your site to the Search Console in order to get this whole ball rolling, you go to the site and then semicolon and your domain, and then you will see some of these pages are indexed, and what you're going to want to do is click Google Webmasters. And so after you get into that and you log into the site and you say that you want to claim the web presence, you need to verify it. So what you're going to want to do is take the HTML option and highlight the code, copy paste it. Then you're going to go into the back end of your website, go to Appearance and then Editor, and then you're going to scroll down to the theme header. And so what you're going to do is at the very top of the header section here, you're going to take the meta name, Google Site Verification, that code that they gave you, and you're going to copy it just right there at the top, and that's what will work almost every single time. If you have any problems with it, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to help you. Hopefully that will work for you. Otherwise, there are a few other methods that you can go about it. Google does have other tutorials on it. Then what you're going to want to do next is make sure that you have the specific plugins installed when it comes to SEO. And I did a video on the 5 best plugins, and I will leave a link to it down in the description or a card here up on the screen. But basically, you'll want to make sure you have all-in-one SEO installed onto your site. And once it's installed on the site, you're going to want to go to the feature manager here and activate XML sitemaps, robots.txt, and you also want to set up performance if that's not already activated as well. So then you're going to click XML sitemap, and the link to your sitemap will be right there. And the only thing that you're really going to want to change here on the settings are from no schedule to daily basically updates on the sitemap, because if you're building new pages every day, you want that to be added so that way it can be indexed quicker. And then you will click update sitemap. And so the next thing that you want to set up after the sitemap is the robots.txt. I actually had a site where I could not get the damn thing to index past 6 pages or whatever it was, and I had hundreds of pages built out, and I was very, very angry, and I just scrapped the site. And had I done a little bit more research on this, I would have saved myself a good amount of time. But you want to have this set up with all-in-one SEO or Yoast if you're using it. I like all-in-one, and then make sure you have your settings set up as well. And so over here in the back, you'll click robots.txt, and you should see the disallow for WP admin. You don't want that part indexed. However, what you do want to have is to make sure that your sitemaps are listed out right here, and then you should be good to go. Next, you'll want to go back over to the search console, and you're going to go to crawl and click fetch as Google. And so what you're going to want to do is make sure your site's in there, and you will click fetch and render. Once that's complete, you will click request indexing, and you want it to do the URL and its direct link, so it'll do the whole site. And then you will click go, and then Google will get to work with indexing your pages, and hopefully it won't take too long to get them indexed and all that. And so then once your pages are indexed, you can then start putting in time when it comes to making the landing pages look good and being ready to convert, and using the paid theme or a page builder like Thrive Architect to build out the pages and make it all look good. And then simultaneously, you can start doing off-page SEO with doing PBNs and that sort of stuff, and I'll be covering that in later videos as I begin to get this website ranked. So if you like this type of content, be sure to go down below, smash that like button, and be sure to stay up to date on the journey and click that subscribe button down below, and also hit the bell for notifications so that way you know when the newest content comes live here on my channel. So my name is Matt Wacek. Thank you for checking out my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.